The Demon Slayer is shown to have several families among the Demon Slayers, who are linked by blood and their feelings of love, trust, and loyalty to each other. One such family is the Ubuyashiki family, headed by the 97th leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, Kyogai Ubuyashiki. The other members of his family generally refer to him as Oyakata-sama, which is an extremely respectful term in Japanese, showing the love and devotion he demands of his family members. Besides Kyogai, the other members of the family include Hinaki Ubuyashiki, Nichika Ubuyashiki, Kariya Ubuyashiki, and Kanata Ubuyashiki. For those who want to know more about this family but didn't know where to look, here are 10 hidden facts about them. Ten. People like Kyogai are the type who never let their true emotions show on their faces or their language. Their demeanor is gentle and calm, and they speak in a way that engages other people to listen carefully. It is his ability to balance and weigh every word he says that allows him to captivate people as brash as Sanemi Shinazagawa or as passive as Michiro Takedo. 9. As all fans will know, Kyogai is battling a unique disease. However, what they don't know is that this disease is actually a curse that has been passed down to each passing generation. It is meant to serve as punishment for being responsible for the original demon, Muzan. 8. This instinct is again something that is passed down in the Ubuyashiki family. The best example of this instinct would be when Kyogai could instinctively know that decapitation would not work on Muzan, as the only weakness he has is the sun. He was also able to foresee the deaths of Daki and Gyutaro. He was also able to understand that Muzan would be responsible for the final battle between the 12 Kazuki and the Demon Slayer Corps. 7. As one of Kogai's oldest daughters, one would expect her to have extraordinary abilities, just like her father. However, physically and mentally, Nichika is just an ordinary human being. Aside from her high levels of instinct, this soft-spoken girl has nothing else to brag about when it comes to powerful abilities. 6. Despite his appearance, Kariya Ubuyashiki is Kogai's only son. He is gentle and soft-spoken frequently and has a history of illness. After his father's death, at least in the manga, he is shown to succeed him as the head of the Ubuyashiki family. It is also then that his clothes are changed, and he begins to wear a black kimono quite similar to his father's. 5. Rather than give in to loss and pain, as expected of him, Kariya showed a new side to fans. After the death of his family members, he wasted no time in mourning their death. He immediately assumed his position as the leader of the Demon Hunter Corps. He begins to be aware of the attacks that occur against Muzan and his henchmen. 4. This is another fact exclusive to the manga. In the final chapter of the Demon Slayer manga, this takes place 3 months after Muzan was defeated. Tanjiro is recovering from the injuries of the battle, and parts of his face are permanently damaged. Kariya is by his side. As the leader of the Demon Slayers Corps, he makes the difficult decision to disband the organization, as his objective has been completed. 3. This is a reveal that is made during the Infinity Castle arc in the manga. The castle changes its interiors often to confuse the people inside. However, Kariya can instantly memorize all possible castle combinations and can accurately recreate a map to help Hashira. 2. Kyogai suffers a curse due to his connection to the original demon. However, another curse that was passed on to the men in her family was the short-lived curse which dictated that male family members would not live much longer than 30. However, after Muzan died, the curse was lifted, and Kariya lived to be at least 100 years old. 1. Kanata is shown to be an emotionally distant girl who maintains a stoic facade at all times. For example, when it came to talking about the fatal exam she gave, she talked about them as if they were no big deal. However, from time to time, fans get little glances of her soft nature. Once she openly showed her emotions was when her family died. She openly wept and mourned her death in a surprisingly normal way.